Hello everyone, myself Nishikant Panigrahi. I am the executive of Taj Aurangabad. So today we will talk about something like how mathematics is important or calculation is very important in a kitchen profession. So being a executive chef, I think I can explain you much better. So if you talk about chef, like earlier days chefs means it was confined that we only used to cook. But nowadays it is not like that. Like a chef means we are not only responsible for the cooking or for a good food, we are also responsible for like the EBITDA, which is basically like profit, or the hotel forecasting. So all those comes under a chef profession now. So profit and calculation, all this you can understand, that is totally regarding to mathematics. So basically, like when I was a kid actually, or when I was a student, I was not much aware about chef profession, and I'm basically a science student. Being a science student was having good knowledge about mathematics or physics, chemistry, and once I completed my +2, I was preparing for MSET. I'm sure you could have understand that which profession I was, and not getting in a good rank in medical. So suddenly I shifted to hotel management. So I gave entrance in our central college, and I got a chance. I was fortunate enough to get in IHM Hyderabad. So I passed out from IHM Hyderabad as a graduation in hotel management, and later I did my MBA from Symbiosis. So once I completed my hotel management, then I got a chance in Taj Group of Hotels, where I started my job in Hyderabad, Taj Krishna. And then slowly I understood that it is not all about like cooking or passion about the working in kitchen. It is all about like how we are calculative, how the how we do the costing in the kitchen. Then slowly I improvised myself about this costing, and now fairly I can tell you that I'm doing very well in costing, and I can explain you also how costing is important in a kitchen. So the kitchen is basically like process, like it's totally like input and output. You have to invest something and you have to get the result, or you will get the product. So that's how like it is all about like how to say, it's totally about the calculation. So for example, we are investing 1,000 rupees, so we are supposed to get 4,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees. That is how the calculation comes here. So for that, first thing we should know about what is costing. So what is costing? It is very simple, that we will be having a product which is sold, selling item, selling price. So we should know about our costing price and as well as the selling price, and that's how we calculate. We come to know that costing percentage. It is very simple. First, take your cost amount, which is basically we call it as in a kitchen language, or how to say, in a professional we say raw material cost, RMC, raw material cost. So we first take a raw material cost. For example, we take a raw material cost of, for example, 100 rupees. And what is our selling price? So raw material cost divided by selling price is equal to your cost percentage. So that's how we always calculate that what will be our costing percentage. So everywhere we always calculate that what is the costing percentage should be. So for example, I have given a target of, for example, 25% of food cost percentage. So that's how what we do. We just take the raw material cost, which I explained now, RMC, so and divided by selling price. So if it is coming, for example, 30% or more than 25%, that means there is something wrong. So we have to calculate in such a way that if the given target given percentage should be maintained. So RMC divided by selling price is equal to our costing price. That should be first, we should understand before making any food menu or before making any kind of like food. So how it calculated. Now now the cost percentage, costing is very clear that this is how we calculate. Now how does this RMC or raw material cost is calculated? So it begins with everything. Like we take the ingredient, and with all the ingredient we do calculate. For example, we are preparing chicken tikka masala. So chicken, how much gram? 200 grams of chicken. We use curd, 100 gram. We use chili powder, 25 gram. We use jeera powder, 20 gram. So all those ingredient has to be listed down, and then what is the quantity we use and what is the price we are purchasing. So automatically we will get a cost. That is what nothing. It is called as raw material cost. So my suppose the chicken tikka masala which I am going to prepare, the cost price RMC is coming, for example, 200 rupees. So it is very clear that if we are calculating as a 25%, that means into 4. So 200 rupees into 4, that is 800 rupees should be minimum of the selling price. That is how, very simple. So 200 rupees is the raw material cost and the selling price is 800 rupees. Then only I can manage my kitchen. I mean, that is how the target is achieved. Well enough, if I can manage below than that, very simple, which I told. If it is 200 rupees, if I can manage it with 180 rupees or 190 rupees, then what happens, it is very easy that I managed my food cost under the budget. So the 25% what is budget has been given, I did manage along with that. That is how the raw material is calculated. Side calculation, which if you going beyond, if you want to know how does we calculate, it is very, very simple. The person who is cooking, the person who is preparing, that comes under the payroll cost. So anything when we are calculating in a kitchen, or anything when we are calculating in a hotel, so all those aspects will come. This is what our fixed cost. Another one is your non-fixed cost. So fixed cost is very simple, as I told, raw material cost. That will be fixed because if I prepare chicken, automatically I require this. So in that fixed cost also will be included including the payroll cost, okay, light, power, fuel. So all those will come in that. So fuel, for example, gas, power, which is basically like electricity, okay, and fuel again, any kind of other fuel, all those items. And then payroll, the person who is preparing his salary. So those all will be included, and then the total cost will be there. So it is very, very important nowadays, because as a chef I should know that my raw material is this much, my payroll is this much, then my fixed cost like power, fuel, all those are this much. Then only I understood. As I told, 200 rupees, example which I gave, it is raw material cost, and another 200 rupees, all this power, fuel, raw material cost, and then 400 rupees I invested for one dish, and the the selling price is 800 rupees. So I got a profit of 50%. That is how the today's business it is working. So it is very, very important that we should know about the cost, and without knowing the cost, I don't think so we should it is very difficult, and we should be very thoroughly should have knowledge about the cost. Then only we can work in a kitchen. So that's all what I mean to say. So costing is, or calculation, or mathematics, whatever language you can say, these are the very, very critical and very, very important nowadays to run a commercial kitchen. Thank you.